Okay, we are back, I guess. YouTube just messed up my stream for some reason. Damn you. Why? Now Twitter, Instagram, all linked to the wrong live stream just because YouTube decided to fuck up my stream. Never mind. I don't have a choice. So let me just update the description in Twitch, and then we can start. Whoever is in Twitch, I am going to switch to playing Starfield, so you have been warned. God damn it. So let's start. I hate this. I really hate this. Thank you, YouTube. Anyways, I need to Elgato. Now I have 0 viewers. Fuck it. Okay. Sorry for this mess. So let's start Starfield. So as I was saying, fuck what? I actually enjoy Starfield, but I'm not like a hardcore fan of Starfield, like someone that praises Starfield for being the best game ever made or something like that. I think it's a good game. It has a lot of issues. One of them is a lot of loading screens.
Howdy.
A lot of loading screens. And one of the other issues is that it's not really an issue. It's like what people expected from Starfield, I think is totally different from what we got. Some people were expecting that it's something like No Man's Sky. That's what people were comparing it to. No Man's Sky, but everywhere, like No Man's Sky, but it has a narrative and it has a story.
Don't think about it too much.
And you can go from planet to planet without loading screens like this. And the game is far away from being
We're not supposed to lose.
a No Man's Sky. It's far from No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is different game. No Man's Sky is like what's the closest thing to No Man's Sky? No Man's Sky is just do your own adventure, Minecraft, not clone, similar thing.
Never thought it would come to this.
Kind of a survival game, but it has a lot of planets. It has a lot more planets because it's procedural generation, and yeah, so it's very different than Starfield. Starfield is more focused on a story. Like there is more story. There is a sense of adventure in Starfield that's something I like and other people like as well. There are quests, a lot of quests, and there are a lot of things that you will discover. But since Starfield is a game with planets and solar systems and so huge, it's hard to find those great moments. They are there. There are a lot of great moments, great quests, great characters that you can meet. But the landscape, they are so scattered that in like a huge world. So it's hard. It's hard to find those. And another thing is, so maybe I should warn you, spoilers. We're talking about Starfield, so you should know by now. Like, I did not finish the game yet, but there is a reason for it. I will talk about it, and it's one of the reasons that I enjoy the game. But main quest is boring a little bit, especially at the start. I don't know how good it's going to get. There are some twists. I did reach some twists in the main story, but it's still boring for me. But the side quests are. I just started the new side quest that I really like, and I was not expecting. They actually teased this side quest in one of the what is it called? One of the trailers that they had. So trying to drop some. Speaking of dropping stuff, maybe people did not know this, but this game you should not pick up everything you find. You should
It
not.
can't be right.
Like,
This can't be real.
you should not pick up everything. Although the game lets you pick up every single stuff in the environment. You can pick up a lot of useless stuff. Like I can pick up this pan or pot or this kitchen or whatever, and maybe this coffee. Okay, coffee maybe you can drink it. Can you drink it? Ah, okay, it's more of a crafting component for food. We should not do that. And Bethesda, not Bethesda, like Bethesda has not explained the game in a good way. Although they had one of the best showing of the game. They showed, is it 45 minutes? They showed a lot about the game, but they did not do a good job talking about how exploration works and how this game should be played, which leads me why I still have not finished the game. I'm playing this game in a very slow way. You should not rush playing this game. You should really take your time. Play it like you're reading a book. That's how I'm playing it. Like, play it 2 hours at a time, something like that. You slowly it's like you can say like a second life type of game. It's an RPG. I think all RPGs should be played like that. If it's a long RPG. Maybe some type of RPGs are not well suited for that, like Persona. I think Persona does not have the exploration. Never played Persona, so not about it. But from what I know, exploration. So yeah, I intend to play Starfield in a very slow manner, very slow fashion. Another game that I like playing like that is Red Dead Redemption. It's an open world. All the open world that you pretend that you're living in those universes is I think you must play them in a slow fashion. So I'm taking my time with Starfield. I sometimes stop playing it. I play some entirely different game, and then I come back to it once in like 2 weeks or something like that. And I've been enjoying that. I think the gunplay is really good. It's maybe, well, I played Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, and it's definitely better than those two. So yeah, to me, just do something, because I'm talking. This talk will not be very productive. I think I don't have audience, but YouTube just killed any audience that I had by killing my live stream. So everyone is using the old link to join this live stream, and they can't. Let me just share it again on Instagram. Okay, I'm back. So, maybe I should recap what mission I'm doing. I'm not doing the main mission. I'm doing a mission that I started, I think late yesterday, and it was very random. I was doing the main mission. I was just, oh, let me continue this main mission. Maybe it will get better. It had some new twists. The main mission, the main quest. And then, randomly, I was going to this place, and randomly I got captured by a clan. I don't know if it's a clan, it's a government body, it's something. It's the UC syndicate or something like that, and they are like the police force of I guess Starfield, and they captured me and they took me and told me, you know what, you can either go to prison, or how about you infiltrate one of the biggest criminal organization of Starfield, which is the Crimson Fleet. So that's what I'm doing. It was so random. I was not intending to take this quest. I was just doing my thing in the game. I was going to a certain place, and randomly I got captured by this military force or something, whatever you want to call it. They are called the UC Syndicate. I think the UC Syndicate is. I think it's UC Syndicate. Let me remember that name. Did a lot of things so far. I guess I don't know. Let me deactivate. So yeah, let's just call them UC Syndicate. We will see their name later on. And yeah, I took the choice. You can choose that to. You can choose to spend your time in prison. I don't know how that will go, but I was intrigued. I was like, how is this going to go?
About time you
if I
showed
just-
up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out.
Delgado is the leader of this criminal organization. I'm just following Delgado's order. You should be happy, Delgado's.
Happy? Oh, I'm thrilled. Still, this leaves me with a lot of unknowns. And in our line of work, unknowns get you killed. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski.
Dombrowski.
Was that all she sent you
It's a
here
weird
to do?
name.
Or was there
Really weird
something else
name.
you were sent here to steal?
Mm.
Okay. So why are you targeting a Gallbank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
One thing about this mission that I'm realizing, it has more dialogue than the main mission. The main mission, you talk to your like companions most of the time, and I feel so far the main mission I've been talking only to my companions and nothing really interesting or high stake with those conversations. But since I'm playing a double agent trying to infiltrate a criminal organization, I I have to act like a criminal and also not cross the line of killing people and getting innocent people into trouble. So choosing these lines of dialogue are more interesting and feel that they have more impact. So that's something that I wanted to mention. And this is I feel like this is how Fallout was. The only I have to say this, I'm one of the weird few people that I have never played Skyrim. Not sure if I will ever play it because I'm not really interested in fantasy stuff. Wonder all you want. That's information you are getting.
His credentials. So you're hitting the Gall Bank branch in New Atlantis. Nice score, very lucrative and very dangerous. If you're going after a gold mine like that, I'll want to come along for the ride. Or you're not getting near Dombrowski.
I don't see a way around a little quid pro quo.
You're insulting my intelligence. Delgado wouldn't send you all the way out here without specifically telling you what you're allowed to offer. I'll tell you what, though. I'm gonna make this extremely inexpensive for you. In fact, you don't have to offer me a single credit. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. Fine. You want to play it that way, and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Looks like we got a party to crash. And I left my tux and tails in my other ship.
Someone with enough disposable income to afford a permanent six-figure cabin aboard one of Trident's finest space liners. Consider it similar to owning a luxury mobile vacation home. Plaything for the wealthy, you get the gist. Take it easy. I'm just getting you started here. I'm sure you'll come running back to me for help again. This card will allow you to access the Starview ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option. Well, you better learn quick. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Gal Bank, now will it?
Basically, it's a hitman mission inside the Starfield. I wonder
Oh, and
if
while
it
you're at the
will
gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen,
So-
not fresh.
yeah, I wonder if there is good stealth. So far,
Between you and me,
I had one
the best
mission
part
with
of my
stealth.
job is getting a crack at all the
It
leftovers
was-
from the dining area
It
buffets.
was not long ago when the main story started to become more interesting. And yeah, stealth. I don't think Starfield was meant for stealth.
Can't
but
hear the engines, can you?
it's okay.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings.
There
to
are
have
some,
been posted to a
I
ship
still haven't
like the
used
siren of the
some
stars.
abilities, but in case you don't know. So the main mission, main quest for Starfield, you collect these artifacts, and not every artifact you collect, there are some places, some buildings made by maybe aliens. If you go to them, you will gain a superpower, and one of the powers is actually to sense people around you. I still have not used it, so let's actually try it. Let's see. This is gravity. Okay.
You're a guest of Captain Brokaw, right? Welcome aboard.
It's at least one way to add these types of abilities to a game. Like one way
There's
to
nothing
explain
quite
why
like the
you
view
have
from the
this
Starview ballroom.
ability to see people behind walls and like
Captain Rokov
some
said you're allowed
other
in any of the
things.
crew-specific
I
areas.
don't understand how it goes to like Ghost of Tsushima. I like it. It does not try even to explain why you have these senses. Of,
This is one of Trident's
sensing
top-of-the-line
seeing people
vessels.
behind walls.
Hell of a ship, isn't it?
It's okay for me. I see what Bethesda is trying to do here. It's trying to hide.
A Starview
I don't
pass
have
is
any-
required to enter the main ballroom.
I don't have like a suit, a zoot suit, a suit to fit in with the crowd. Huh. Don't know where did I get this zoot suit. The zoot suit. I wish they had something. So can I see my character? I wish they had something to undress, like take off your spacesuit. Take off your
I've done this
spacesuit.
particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
Okay. Nice. I think YouTube is having trouble with my live chat, so I don't know if there is anyone in the live chat.
If you wish to have a drink at any of our lounges, be sure to present your cabin pass to have the cost deducted from your account.
Medpack.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
One of the
Pleased to make your
critiques that I
acquaintance.
think
Here for
people
business
don't
or pleasure?
understand.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Okay, here it's much.
An open bar would have been
guess-
nice.
I
The
guess
Trident's
it's
gouging
much
us for
better
every credit
in
we
this
got.
area, but
Yeah,
if you go to
can we do this
like
later?
New
I'm busy.
Atlantis or
Have you tried the
some
canapes?
random,
Horrid.
let's say random
Positively horrid.
city,
Please remain
you'll
in
see that's,
designated passenger
a lot
areas
of
at all
the-
times. Have a safe journey.
a lot
I
of
certainly
the
hope
Hello.
they decide to
Are you a
hold
member
more
of
future
the
society
society?
events aboard
really
a
ugly
Starliner.
face.
The Society Chair has
They
really
did
outdone
a good
herself
job
this time.
here. I think they did
The
it
ship's purser can
intentionally
assist you with
for
any
this
matters
side quest.
regarding the security of
They
your
made
items.
the
So,
NPCs look a
what
little
brings
bit
you aboard?
better,
That view is
because
absolutely
maybe you spend,
spectacular.
they
isn't it?
know maybe you will spend a lot
The
of time
society
with
chair
any of
has
these guys.
really outdone herself this time.
Unlike when you are in a planet,
An
and
open
there
bar
are
would have been
a lot
nice.
of NPCs.
But Trident's gouging
But
us for every credit we've
it
got.
brings me back to my point.
Here
which
for
is,
business
I
or
think it's-
pleasure?
People don't
Pleased to
understand
make your
how
acquaintance.
technically
That view is
impressive
absolutely
Starfield
spectacular,
is.
isn't it?
Although it has a lot of loading screens, it's doing a lot of things that
Hello? Are
lot
you a
of
member
games
of the
can't
Society?
do.
So, what brings you aboard?
Quite a lovely
How am I
Starliner.
supposed to
Nothing but
talk
the best for the society, eh?
optional.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all
Okay, I
future
have to
society
talk to
events aboard a
this
Starliner.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid. I heard it's fitted with 12 internally flawless 2-carat blue diamonds. Can you believe that?
Do you know what can you tell me about?
You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to contribute, though the minimum donation level is 5,000 credits. Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. Haven't we already talked about this?
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Here for business or pleasure?
Oh,
The
so
considerable
they-
amounts of
this
cash that
explains
Dombrowski
what
donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions.
This explains why they took care of making these NPCs a little bit better than regular NPCs in other planets. Because you have to talk to them as part of the side quest, and maybe someone played this. Maybe someone played this side quest and talked to some NPCs that did not look great, and they was like, I don't know about these NPCs, they don't look great. But it's, I don't know, I don't care a lot about some random NPCs. I don't go in GTA and talk to random NPCs on the streets. So I think it's okay. What did he say?
No. And why the heck are you so... That award is such a joke. It's for members of the society to pat their own backs for spending the most money on the cause. Not much, other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month. Nice to have met you.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm busy. Mind moving along? I'm trying to enjoy the celebration.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Don't forget to keep your Starview
I certainly
pass
hope they decide to
handy at
hold all
times,
future society
or you
events
won't
aboard a
have access
Starliner.
to the ballroom.
I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. It's for the society's high rollers.
What happened to
If you
Earth? I
don't have
still
more than
haven't
8
seen
figures
what
in your
happened to Earth.
account, I wouldn't even bother going after the award.
Oh, so you have to have a lot of money to go after the award. just checking if YouTube has any.
That's all then? Okay.
An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society,
Have you tried
eh?
the cannabis? Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips.
Okay.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the awards committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child.
I don't remember her
that
name.
was
Sheila
boring.
Holbrook.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
What's the other objective? Kill Larry Dombrowski.
That view is
to Sheila
absolutely
Holbrook.
spectacular, isn't it?
Sheila.
So, what brings you aboard?
To find Sheila.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time. Hello. Are you? Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you think it was her own child.
Okay. Repeating.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Quite a... Pleased to make your acquaintance. The Society is such a worthy cause. What could be more... Well, that was boring.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard the Starliner.
Is this Sheila?
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the cruise attendants.
One other thing that I think, especially PC players, are mad about.
That view is
Starfield.
absolutely spectacular.
Let me check something. If we go to Xbox, you can see the reviews for Starfield. I know that's probably Xbox reviews are not as common as let's say try again. Star. Let's see. Interesting. Even about for DLC. Lot of people saying lot of 1 stars. It's too bad I cannot translate these. Can I see all of them? FPS. Some people mad about 30 FPS. I don't see. It's horrible. 30 FPS. Skyrim in space. Okay, that guy was more 30 FPS. Too much hype, just like I said. Yeah, this is also one of the problems that I was going to mention, which is the responding was not, although I heard that it's standard, it's not a good look. Just don't respond. Just say that we will try to do better. we will have more updates that will make the game better. Don't say, because this is what triggered the people. Bethesda Bethesda being very arrogant, I would say, and
Please remember
responding
to obey all
people
posted
saying,
safety
"Oh, you,
and mustering
it's just
instructions."
you don't know how to
At the
play the
moment,
game.
Aurora
you
isn't
do not
permitted on Trident
appreciate how much
Starliners, though we're
stuff is
working
going
on
to
having
this
that
game and
changed.
something like that.
The Society
It's
Chair
not
has
exactly
really
what they
outdone
said,
herself
but
this time.
It's
Is this important?
Yeah,
I
they-
don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all. Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest and cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Here for business or pleasure?
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
interesting. Anyway, yeah, I was just going
So,
to
what
say
brings you
that
aboard?
I was just going to say that
An open
it
bar
was
would
a
have
little
been
bit
nice, but
foolish
Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
from
The ship's purser can
maybe
assist
it's
you
not
with any
really,
matters
but
regarding the security of your...
something about this this hatred of stuff maybe got me thinking maybe any news is good, like not how is the saying goes, like any news is good news. I think it people talking about it in a bad way is boosting the SEO of this game. More people heard about it, maybe just because of people talking negative about it.
Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks. Oh, absolutely! The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure, until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip.
I want to start something and maybe I get access to the safe. We talked about that already.
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate. I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you? I'd like to tell you. I really would. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I'm trying to be reasonable here. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it? If you want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters. Somewhere. Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple... In the unlikely event our vessel is in the even more... So, as you...
She told me that.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Save new computer. Don't know.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard.
Talk to her, please. Talk. Talky talk.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. How may I assist you today? I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Have a safe journey.
Need to get the claim ID. I think this mission is a better mission than what I had so far with the main quest. The main quest was just go here, collect this. Go here, collect this. Go
Lovely
here,
party,
collect
isn't
this.
it?
Go here, collect this. Oh, you encounter some random event, I would say. It's a twist. I don't wanna specifically talk about what happens, maybe, but something random you don't expect happens. Well, kind of twice. Once is you are kind of stuck and you have to get out of, I'd say, a building, and just after that encounter something. It's you did not.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all
So,
times, or you won't
but-
have access to the ballroom.
I did not continue a lot after that with the main mission.
That view is absolutely
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
I don't want to tell her I need your claim ID. That's a weird dialogue choice. I cannot exit the dialogue.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
They should have had like the persuasion just before this. I just need information, nothing will ever connect you back to you. I'm sure we can work something out.
I hear you.
This is a weird dialogue. Nobody will ever know. You told me, I promise. Huh? That's what I like to hear.
I mean, it might be okay.
I don't know about these dialogue options. Oh.
Maybe we can work something out. Oh, just take the damn thing already.
That
Listen,
was the weirdest
maybe you can
persuasion
keep this
dialogue
between
I had.
us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
What? Okay.
If you have any specific requests, please speak.
That was the worst persuasion dialogue I have ever seen so far. It felt like it was just slapped together. The writer of this was like, just put whatever dialogue in there. I'm tired of this side quest.
Glad to have you aboard.
And is she just going to let me take? What? Okay. Weird. I'm just walking out of here with something that costs a lot of money. Stealing it. Nobody cares. I guess.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Do you want me your ID back?
The society chair is really
I
outdone
believe
herself
our
this
business has
time.
concluded. Goodbye.
Okay. Don't want your ID back. Thank you. Maybe she does not like the guy.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Quite a lovely
Larry
starliner.
Dabrowski.
Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Society about Larry.
I certainly
Oh,
hope
did
they
not
decide to
do
hold
that
all
yet.
future society events aboard a starliner.
Let's see.
Here for business or pleasure? So, what brings you aboard? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Maybe. I wonder if we can not frame him. Well, somehow gets his wife to kill him.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting...
It would be a hitman level of killing some target. I guess this is his wife. Or I guess this is
Sorry,
his,
do I know you?
his wife is not here, I think. She's back in the other planet. There's no harm in a friendly little chat between two people.
Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone. And my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? That's true. For once, I would like to see him squirm. If you had another way to get the information, you wouldn't be dealing. You'd be demanding. You know more about me than I suspected. Can't have that.
I don't have a lot of turns left, I think. I cannot tell people that I'm undercover. I don't think she cares about the Crimson Fleet.
I'd love to see that man suffer. This is just gonna keep going until I give in, isn't it? All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off.
This was
Larry and I had the perfect
A better
scheme where thousands of
persuasion
credits all worked out,
discussion.
and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
You know, if I had a credit for every time I heard a criminal say I had the perfect scheme all worked out, I'd be a damn millionaire.
Yeah, well, it was perfect. Foolproof. Until I trusted that asshole.
You are...
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Gabriel Vera.
I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right?
I don't understand what she was talking about. That was...
What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their commnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not. What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
Hey, if that's what it takes to bring him down, why not?
Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right? I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Okay. So, we have to talk to this dude. This is a much better, I guess, quest than...
I've done this particular cruise run
Very
several times,
different
and I can
than
assure you that the route is quite
what
safe.
Fallout had. Remember playing Fallout 3 and I really liked it. One thing about Starfield, I think maybe some people already looked at some YouTuber called
Have you
Luke
tried the
Stefan,
canapes?
and he talked
Horrid.
about this.
Positively horrid.
It's hard for Starfield
Any
to
complaints
be
about your
something
cruise should be
like,
directed to one of the staff.
An open bar would have
something
been
like,
nice, but tried and some gouging.
like Fallout, because Starfield is such a big game. It has going from point A to point B is so far away.
That view is
It's hard to
absolutely
have
spectacular.
between those point A and point B.
Hello.
It's hard to have
Are you a
lot
member of the
content
society?
spread in just so to keep
Here for
you
business or
engaged,
pleasure?
Quite a lovely starliner.
I don't know how to
Nothing
explain
but the best for the
it.
society.
Maybe
Hello.
you should watch
You here
Lucifer
for the charity event?
video. I'm more interested about what's going on at the gal on here on business. Do you often attend?
Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. I have nothing to do with Galbank.
What do you do?
You
for
mean
the
specifically?
security?
Oh, I work for the Corporate Fraud Division. We monitor all of the major megacorp financials and transactions to ensure that nothing improper occurs. You're asking a lot of strange questions. What exactly do you want? To be honest, I'm here to keep an eye on the charity event. It might not be as glamorous an assignment as a colony rescue or taking down some criminals, but anything that keeps is important to me. What is this all about, anyway?
You know what
Claudia
this is
sent
all
you, did she?
about.
Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong.
I did
So
not
back
say
off.
anything yet.
Really well done. You almost sounded believable. Almost.
Don't sound very worried about Claudia calling you on.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will
We
believe?
work for the same company.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
I told you've had your time to talk. Now piss off.
Have you tried the canapes? Orange.
This is on good looking gratin. There's lemon and
For the safety of everyone aboard, please be certain you don't interfere with any of the crew or security members of our vessel.
He serves a gratin at a fancy party.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return
We
to
are
your cabin.
supposed to go upstairs. Talk to this dude.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
I like this mission. It has less action and more dialogue. It's a very change of pace. Last missions I had to do one mission. Was that a Crimson Fleet mission? Oh, I remember why we did that. It was one other collector that got his hand on. That was a good mission. It was not a long one, but there was another like wealthy collector that got his hand on one of the alien artifacts or whatever you want to call them in Starfield, and I had to go to his ship and you know, kill him and kill all the others. And he had like a collection of creatures. He has a lot of mercenaries, lots of collections of weapons. You can steal some of them, but they are actually not that worth it. Ship-wide emergency might do the trick. No. Should we wait until he returns to his cabin and falls asleep? No. Why shouldn't I just kill Vera and be done with it? Of course, no.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
I think Starfield will have a really, maybe it's not as good as people want it right now, but it has a lot of potential for being a game that's gonna live on for a long time. It's not really a live service, but it's a game that can get better with updates and better with some people discovering stuff. Like I found out on Twitter, I was just scrolling, and randomly I found that there was one guy that found the planet. He found the planet where every single person on that planet is a clone of a historical figure. How crazy is that? Like, why? There are some good stuff, I guess, out there in Starfield. There is 1000 planets. I'm sure that not all 1000 planets is full of stuff, but there are a handful of things. So that's maybe surprising. You are crazy. I'm not qualified to be tampering with this ship life support.
That was the correct answer. You win a prize.
You don't need to know anything about the system. All you need to do is access the maintenance area and throw some switches. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way, we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass. On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security.
Kind of.
Lots of clout with Mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet. There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview Ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside. Go do something useful, okay?
Please remain in designated passenger areas
like we
at
are
all
going to
times.
trigger the
Have a
alarm
safe
and,
journey.
Like get access to the room of
So, what brings you
this
aboard?
dude, so we can have some evidence. I think.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
So it's this way. Let me just check if YouTube. Isn't it a bit weird that civilian is
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping the ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
civilian is in this place? Maybe it's not Hitman, but they're not trying to be Hitman in this mission, of course. That has different systems, and you know.
Hey, hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a
That's
second.
exactly
You're
what I
Captain
was
Rocko's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
So what do you do around here?
I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right?
Can't I just pin this? Trying to. For some reason, I cannot slide the YouTube chat. Anyways, I really need to get to the life support.
Oh, sorry, that area is off limits. No exceptions.
Maybe this will change your mind.
No, sorry, I'm afraid it's impossible. Trident regulations strictly prohibit anyone from entering the life support area without a valid reason. Look, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, it's just that I could lose my job, you know? Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
Kind and lonely. What do you think of Captain?
Honestly, he's a seasoned ship captain. He told me he was a long hauler for years, and the experience shows. Only thing is, he's always talking about trade deals and plans for get-rich-quick schemes. It's all the guy ever thinks about. Why he decided to be a Starliner captain, I'll never know. It's almost like he craves being around money. Tell you what, though, for someone that loves credit so much, he sure doesn't mind gambling then when we play cards. Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong, the quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge. Feel free to look around, but don't mess with any of the controls.
Okay, go away. Unlock. Life support access. Open life support. Okay. Emergency procedure, lockdown procedure. Oh, there is also something happening with this side quest of me infiltrating the Crimson Fleet. So I'm doing mission for both, of course, both the government, or I don't know if you call UC government. Anyway, I'm being undercover, and meantime, I'm doing
All
missions
passengers,
for the Crimson Fleet.
may I
which is
have your
the
attention, please?
criminal
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
And
Please report to your cabins in an orderly
this is part
fashion
of it.
and remain
And the
there
reason
until you
that I'm
receive
here
further
is
instructions.
there is a lost treasure. So this criminal organization is trying to get a lost treasure, and the first part of this mission was going to of course, an alien planet. It's a planet that is frozen. You can think of, I think that's basically a frozen planet, or I guess Callisto Protocol. Callisto Protocol is more suited for this. And when you go to that alien, like frozen planet that has really extreme cold, you have to go to a prison, and it's infested with the aliens, and you have to kill those aliens and stuff. And yeah, you go to this prison and try to figure out where was the first person that started this criminal organization. Is the one that knows where the treasure is hidden. But he disappeared, I think. Yeah, he disappeared. So you're trying to gather some information on where is this hidden treasure. So, and as part of that, we are trying to get access to, I guess, a computer owned by the Gala Bank.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Where is this hidden
Please
treasure?
report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Passenger profile. Vera Gabriel. This is the security dude. Okay, so we can open this. Go to his room. Are we supposed to kill him? Confront in his cabin, okay. Hey dude, look at me. I'm trying to confront you. But look at me slowly. This is urgent.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Let me... I don't think he cares about me being undercover. How did you know I was responsible responsible for the emergency. Don't think he cares about the Crimson Fleet.
First of all, you're in no position to demand anything. And second, you must think I'm stupid. There's no way I'd possibly incriminate myself by handing over the evidence.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further
I don't know where you got that information from, but it lines up with all the troubles I've been having getting my cut from that asshole. That means my money's already gone, and Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry, but if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
I don't think he cares about the money. What I'm buying? Not, I don't think he cares about the money. If I was him, this is not what I care about right now.
Dombrowski had the authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags. I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong. Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail.
I paid the dude. That's
all passengers. May I have your attention, please?
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. Well, since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski, I think she's suffered enough. On the other hand, I've got very, very special plans for Larry. I have some friends that can, well, let's just say, take care of the problem. That's if you leave him alive, of course. We'll just have to wait and see.
Never thought of joining the Crimson Fleet. Don't think he wants to join. Probably not. Should I tell him?
You going to say something, or just stand there like a jackass? Wait a moment. Are you telling me that this scheme is getting so out of hand, it also involves the Crimson Fleet? That's all I need right now. Enemies on two fronts. Just because I'm helping you nail Dombrowski doesn't mean I'm turning my back on UC security. How else am I going to ensure that he ends up behind bars when all this comes crashing down? No. You can leave me out of your merry little band of pirates. Thank you very much.
Declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Small studio. Yeah, this one. Have cool jackets. Did I take it? Can I close the door? I don't think so. Can he see me when I take it? Oh, it's worthless. Don't take it. Dude, don't throw stuff on the floor. Anyways.
All
let's
passengers are being
see.
asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Yeah, I'm going to my cabin. And I guess we have to go up. I don't think I wanna kill Larry.
Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
We are trying to side with the system of the building. Should I kill him? Oh, no.
Well,
I don't think so.
well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope
he
to
knows
accomplish
about me
here, but it
being
appears we
part
should
of
rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
If he knows about me being a double agent, then
Please
I might
report
kill
to your
him.
cabins
There's
in an orderly
already
fashion
one
and
that
remain there until you receive further
I already have
instructions.
someone that wants to take revenge on me, and maybe he will expose me as a double agent. Don't know how can I take care of him, but I don't want two people being compromising to my double agent mission. There isn't going to be a negotiation. How did you know I was involved?
I warn you, keep up this level of silence and I might fall asleep. Au contraire, my misguided friend. There's a bargain that needs to be hammered out, and you will listen to the facts before we proceed. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I see. That certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
What's up? Hey,
You know, when my number gets called up, I hope I handle it like this guy.
Stream was...
I'm impressed,
I
really.
don't know what happened. YouTube just ended my live stream all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. It stopped randomly. Usually this happens. There are some live streamers that I watch that have this issue happen to them. But this is the first time it happens to me, so... God damn it. How can I... I cannot interact with you guys. The OBS is acting weird as well.
I'm assuming we're staring at each other for some kind of deep-seated purpose.
Damn it.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Unless you want copies of this stuff.
Quite a shame that you need to resort to blackmail to arrive at the point of equity in our discussion. However, I will acquiesce to your addendum. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Okay, it looks like we have our access to the system of Galabank. How are you doing, Elias? And Atman, I see Atman is playing a lot of Assassin's Creed. Play some real games. Assassin's Creed is dumb. Return to Rocco. Okay, let's talk to Rocco.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin.
There's no cause for alarm.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared
Well, looks like everything worked out just like we planned.
Please report to your
I wish you
cabins
hadn't
in
blown
orderly
away the
fashion.
gambling that
Great.
Sandino. But hey, you got the job done.
Great as well. Been playing some Starfield. I'm a bit lost on what I should play these days, so I just decided to play Starfield. Maybe I will play. I played Saints Row as well yesterday. I tried it and I tried it I think for 10 minutes and I was like, nah, this is not good. This is not the Saints Row that I know. I couldn't have done this without your help.
I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
What credentials? No, I cannot tell him about the treasure.
Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping you from rejoining me now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Gilbert.
Remain there until you receive further instructions.
Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
Don't worry about it.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals.
How do you like Saints
Well,
Row?
I suppose this is where we
Did you
part company.
download
Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard.
Add Guardians of the Galaxy to your Epic account. Guardian of the Galaxy.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
Okay, Starfield. I've been enjoying Starfield lately. So this mission that I'm playing is like I'm playing like a double agent. I'm infiltrating a criminal organization, and I'm working for. You can say the government. I don't know if they are the government. I don't know a lot of, but they are some security. You can say some government body that's responsible for security.
All passengers,
I got
may I have your
abducted
attention,
by
please?
these guys. I got abducted by these by the government, and they were going to throw me in prison. So I had to like work with them, and
This
they
ship
told
is in
me,
a
hey,
state of
you would be
emergency.
a perfect
Please return to your cabin immediately.
perfect person to infiltrate this criminal organization, which is the Crimson Fleet. And as in the same time, this Crimson Fleet is trying to find a lost treasure in space, a legendary lost treasure, and based on the first mission that we did, which we went to an ice planet, not ice planet, but a planet with extreme cold that has prison, just like Callisto Protocol and Dead Space. I think that Space 3, there was a planet with the extreme cold that you go to, and yeah, like we found there was some information in the prison of the guy who knows about the treasure. It was an abandoned prison with some aliens and stuff. So we are doing a mission for both the government and this criminal organization.
All passengers, may I have your attention,
You can
please?
side with. I
The
think you
captain
can
has
side
declared
with
a ship-wide emergency.
side, like either
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive
By the way,
further
this is a side
instructions.
mission. This is not like part of the main mission. And it's a long side mission. You added Guardian of the Galaxy. It's good. I played Guardian of the Galaxy. It's an okay game. Not a big fan. A lot of
Ship-wide
people
emergency.
liked
Can't
it.
talk right now. Sorry.
I did like it. You can say that I did like it, but I was not like very intrigued or very. I was not saying this is a game of the year game. Some people were, but I wasn't. So played it when it was in Game Pass. These days I'm mostly playing random stuff. I tried a little bit of Evil West. I need to get down there, but I'm not sure how to get down there. Oh, this is
All passengers.
Yeah, I also exited Saints Row before I finished the intro.
No, wait.
I was like, this is not good. The dialogue was shitty. The gunplay is, meh. Dialogue is shitty, and you can have a sense that the voice actors were. The voice was just not good. But I'm really sad that the company behind Saints Row has been shut down for violation. They made the old Saints Rows, of course, but they made my favorite superhero game, which is Punisher. Where are we going? I think we are going to our criminal damn it. I cannot.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
A problem with the.
And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
The stupid OBS. I cannot scroll chat, so kind of stuck. You're about to finish Shadow Warrior? It's not a long game, I think. Where are we going? We're supposed to go to... Oh, maybe I'm not focusing on the correct mission. Proceed to New Atlantis. Oh, okay. We're going to New Atlantis. Open map. We are going to land. I might play... You know what I should play next? I should play...
I think I set up an outpost on a planet like this once.
My God, what the hell is this brightness? Okay, that's much better. Oh, it looks like life is back to normal in New Atlantis. I'm sure that you guys don't care about spoilers for Starfield maybe, but New Atlantis, this city was attacked by something. It was kind of an alien force as part of the main mission. So yeah, I encountered some alien force beyond. We're not sure if they are aliens or some sort of people from the future. And they attacked this planet just to get to us. They are we could not kill them because they are kind of invincible. It was one of the twists of the story.
I feel underdressed.
Galabank. Galabank Archives.
Hello, welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
He's acting a bit strange.
Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. Got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, I'll play Prince of Persia next. Not sure when is it out. I think it's in a couple of days. Just playing Starfield while I wait for Prince of Persia. The Prince looks cool. I wonder how... I think the scores will be... I will say 88 Metacritic. 88 Metacritic. Oh shit. What happened here? Oh, the dude is gone. Who are these? Okay, someone is on to us. Looks like they know about us.
We get to the ship, we have a chance.
Do we run? No, we're not supposed to run, I think.
No.
They have this alien ability, you could say. Don't have shotgun.
One less baddie. I guess we scared him off at least.
How do I consume? What can I consume? Okay. It looks like the UI does not have A as consume. Alien broth. Alien stir fry. Star hat. Butter. Cheese. Brain injury. Potato, noodles. Okay, these items don't restore a lot of health, so restore more health. Well, I need to get rid of some stuff. So. This is good. This is good as well. I guess this is it. Don't have a lot left.
Keep running. Get to the ship.
Do I have some sort of...
Took one.
This bitch is throwing a lot of... I'm slowly losing health for some reason. Okay, what is this? Shit. Why am I... Oh, I know why I'm losing health. I forgot that I'm not wearing my suit. I need more physical damage resistance. damage resistance. Maybe I should load the latest save. Let me reload the latest save. Load. It was 4 minutes, like not 4 minutes ago, about 6 minutes ago or something like that. So let's do that. This dude was acting weird for a reason.
Hello, welcome to the
That's me.
the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Me? No. Everything checks out. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
So this time we expect them.
What's that?
Oh, I forgot again. Let me wear my suit. The zoot suit. Be good. This does good. Okay. And let's do, I think this one.
I need cover now. Run up down.
Stop. Just run.
They look like
Go. Keep the artifacts safe.
look like they are from Fallout, not from Starfield. They have shotgun ammo,
Initiating combat.
Yeah, Dombrowski. It's one of the guys that I had to. Shit.
mistake, pal. That's how you get the job.
Money, grenades. What is this? Oh, it's a weapon similar to what I had. It's actually worth a lot of money. I don't like the zoot suit. How much does this cost? Not really a lot. Yes. Gala Bank, Lost Ship Registry, Legacy, this is it. Departure points classified, arrival points classified as well. Search attempts, 8 search attempts, they did not find it. This is not what we need. We need information of what happened. 2 attempts, 8 attempts. They really wanted to find this ship. But that's not a lot of information. Where did the dude go? Oh, I forgot to actually take some of the stuff that the dead guys left. Let me go back. One very like impressive thing about Starfield and all Bethesda games is if I go finish the game, do whatever shit I want, and come back to this place, I will find this dead guy here. It's something that nobody does. Don't know other games that do this. It's not important for other games. I figure maybe it's not maybe important for Starfield and moving forward Bethesda games, but if let's say Bethesda stops making this small detail, maybe fans will be a little bit mad. Have a lot of money. Can I talk to you?
Never thought it would come to this. Hey.
I want to give you stuff.
Don't think about it too much. Give yourself some time.
Like I said, it's something that I don't see in other games. Everything is where you leave it. Like, if I go to the first planet that I killed the person in, like I will find that person.
You can over-rehearse, it'll sound canned. We've got to keep it loose.
But I keep stumbling over the third corner projections.
We've been over it.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you should meet
not
my
that good
cousin.
looking,
Hey.
but these are actually decent. I wonder if they have the badge that actually does have a better quality NPCs.
UC security is sweeping all areas hip
like Bethesda game have some not innovative, but I just mean that they have some certain details that other games don't have. Even if the graphics and NPCs don't look good, they spend that technical money. You can they spend more time in other technical parts, not the graphics. Maybe not the graphics, maybe not the best looking NPCs, but they actually have other technically impressive.
I'm glad you see security moved in quickly. Who knows how many more people could have been hurt.
To sell some things. I'll sell them here.
Spaceport has been evac'd. We can still take care.
Let's see, maybe we can sell some gun. I'll sell this one. Sell this. Sell this. I already have a gun like this one. Suppressor, maybe. Don't need this. Have that too. Why do I get less? This stuff is being sold at a low
Your ship.
price.
Just don't linger.
Kind of breaking my concentration.
Yeah, it's not game changing. I think the game has a lot of problems.
No, we were all supposed to be
Game has a lot
okay.
of problems. I'm not gonna say it does not. But it has some technically impressive things. It's not a bad game. I don't think it's fair to say that Starfield is a bad game. And at the same time, it's not fair to say that it's the best game or really good game or the best Bethesda game. There are some things that they had to do, like having 1,000 planets. Maybe not. Is part of. It's like part of the story. Some people say, "Oh, have 1,000 planets," but the scale of Starfield is like part of the story as well. Like if they did not have that scale, how do you? You don't know how the current story fits in if you don't have that 1,000 planet. So like they have the 1,000 planets problem. It's a problem to have this much planets, and like between planets, like between point A and point B, there is not a lot of interesting things that happen. And you have to fast travel a lot, and loading screens and all. The main story is also not really good. It's not that good. But the side stories are good. The side quests are good. I think people were expecting too much from Starfield. that's why they are mad. They were expecting stuff that are not realistic. They were expecting Star Citizen and No Man's Sky and cities that rolled into one. So I don't think that was feasible in the amount of time they spent on this game. What the hell is this ship? What is this? This mission? Like there are what I said at the beginning of the stream. I said that Starfield has a lot of interesting side quests, a lot of interesting activities, a lot of interesting encounters. It has a lot of interesting encounters, but the issue is that they are so spread because there is 1,000 planets. So it's from going from point to point A and point B. You will take a long time. You might play 100 hours of Starfield and never encounter one of the coolest moments that other people found. Like I mentioned not long ago, I mentioned that on Twitter someone found a planet. There are other planets, but someone found a planet. Someone found a planet that has all the citizens of that planet are historical figures, like Bill Clinton and stuff like that, and they are like clones of historical figures. I know that it's maybe not important for some people, but randomly finding this planet which has clones of historical figures and populated with just historical figures is kind of cool, but you have to play maybe a lot of hours and maybe you will not find it. Like I saw people in the comments saying, oh, I never found this thing, and they played multiple hours. And I said that the way that I'm playing Starfield is playing it like reading a book, which is playing 2 hours, 3 hours at a time, once in a week, taking my time. It's something like an adventure that I will play slowly. I don't think it's good to play Starfield in a rush, because the main story is kind of boring if you rush it, because you're just fetching things around, and you will get bored if all you're playing is just Starfield. I'm sure that you will get bored. If you like RPG and willing to forgive minor bugs, this is a good game. There is actually not a lot of bugs, unlike let's say Fallout 4. Fallout 4 had a lot of bugs at the start. Also Skyrim had a lot of bugs. People were willing to forgive. I think Starfield is well polished compared to other RPGs. You like the cyberpunk? Yeah, I think cyberpunk is good, but if Bethesda tries to make something like Cyberpunk, I think they can, if they focus, because it's one city. I think Starfield is more big. It's not as technically impressive in terms of graphics, density, but that's like you cannot compare some aspects of Cyberpunk and Starfield because they are different beasts. But I like I think Starfield is in a better shape than Cyberpunk at the start. Like Cyberpunk was unplayable at the start, but it had a cool premise behind it. I'm not sure if Cyberpunk is Starfield is not fixable, but I think Starfield will be better in the long term. Starfield, like with more updates, need to get. Where is my? Be right back. I need to get my earbuds. I'm back. Played 45 hours of Cyberpunk. Without advancing the main story, I was just roaming, collecting bounties. I did not play Cyberpunk yet. I played a little bit, but I stopped. I need to check if settings. think Starfield is meant to be played in a slow way. It's not a live service, but I think you're not meant to.
You want to
rush
kick
through
back?
it.
Avoid the
Even
last
the main
Nova.
story.
Bugs in a funk
Main
that'd kill
story,
anyone.
I was bored from the main story. There was a lot of
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up.
lots of
Guy's got
fetch.
a real attitude problem.
So this side mission is more interesting. I also think one of the big
Ask a jazz about
problems
any ship
that
operates. Nothing worse than a pirate ship with no
one of the big problems that caused people to
Thank God Cora isn't here.
use for Starfield.
God, who am I kidding? That girl probably love it here. She's crazy that way.
People had
Not surprising this
high
film used to
expectations,
belong with the United
maybe
Colonies.
a little bit too high. They did not understand what Starfield really is. It's just another Bethesda game. I will play Prince of Persia. I will play it. I don't know when it will be out. I think it's next week, right? Oh, I think the week after. It's the 14th, right? So I will play it when it comes out. I think it will. Prince of Persia is going to score maybe
Sharks
the
are too scared to take the key
87, 88, something like that.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
You can't kill the dead.
Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, Neva, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Whoa. EM class is an absolute no-go. There ain't a ship alive that can handle that.
What do you mean it will be the 14th? 14th. What do you mean the 14th? 14th is the release date for the Prince of Persia. Prince. Is there a physical release for it? I don't think so.
You sure know how to make things awkward.
The Lost Crown. Is there a physical release? Oh, it looks like there is. Well, Ubisoft is quiet about Splinter Cell because they just kind of started on Splinter Cell. Hopefully they don't mess up Splinter Cell or cancel it like they did with Beyond Good and Evil.
Hey, we're talking here. Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neighbor, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. I promise. You're gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
I think it was announced 2 years ago. Was it 3 years? I think it's 2 years. I think it was 2022. And they were just starting to work on it. So it was still new. I don't think we will see it until maybe 25. 25 is the date when we will see it.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
If we see it in this year's E3, don't know. I think it will come up. It either come out in 2025 or 2026. We will surely see Max Payne this year. At some point this year, we should see Max Payne.
Hey Jazz, what's safer, AC or DC?
Neither are safe. Depends on how you want to die. Do you want your heart to stop from continuous voltage or freak out and then stop?
Which one has the freaking out?
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed?
Can take it and lie about it, then sell it. It's worth a lot of money. How much money is it worth?
Stay sharp, Rook.
How much money is it worth? I think it's worth a lot of money. Is it part of notes? No. Resources? No. Where is it? I had it at some point. It was worth a lot of money. Don't know where did it go. Oh, here it is. Should I give it to you? I guess I'll just give it to
All right, let's get
Prince
right
of
to it.
Persia,
Did you get the
it was-
Earth Savior Award?
The remake
or
was delayed.
I'm not gonna be
because
very
it
disappointed.
did not look really great.
Well, well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. That about does it then. Hell of a deal for both of us, I'd say. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
We may not have official security on the key, but we're always looking
See if
out for
this
traitors.
dude I can sell.
Looking to make...
BB
You
guns.
don't make it in this life. Plenty
What's
of
a higher
merchandise to
price,
choose
yeah.
from.
Maybe not. Oh. Guess I can buy weapons at a high price. What about selling? What is this? Suits. I will sell this one. And this one. This is good. Not very useful stuff here.
Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
Okay. Let's go to the next mission, I guess. I don't have a lot of. Maybe I would buy some shotgun ammo.
The
Not
captain's
able to
here.
find a lot
Don't
of
put up with
shotgun
any
ammo.
shit.
I've got what you
Suddenly
need.
not from the root.
If your credits are good, I'm open.
What do you have as ammo? Caliber shotgun. I need shotgun. What's the caseless shotgun shells? That's a lot of money, dude. Come on. 4,000 for shotgun ammo. I'll take about 1,000.
Done here? Fine by me.
fleet protects our own, but
What do you think will be the Metacritic score for Prince of Persia? The Lost Ground. And what do you think Skull and Bones will get as Metacritic? Oh shit. That's not the right ammo. Oh, 12. Damn it. I bought the wrong ammo for the shotgun. Is there another shotgun? 12G shotgun shell.
The fact you came here voluntarily.
Waste of money, I guess.
That's it. You win the Nerves of Steel award.
Weapons for all? I bet I have something that will catch your eye.
Okay. 12G shotgun shells. No shotgun shells. Times 25. Guess there is no shotgun shells here.
All right. See you around.
I think Skull and Bones may surprise some people. Maybe it will be good. Oh, you know what game I might play? I think I will play
Too many missions,
Suicide Squad.
not enough time.
Not sure yet, but I think I will play it because I think people
Need
are
something?
not being fair to Suicide Squad. We will see what will be the critics say about it. Not my games, I don't pre-order.
We're not
any
supposed to
game.
lose.
Even Prince of Persia, I'm not pre-ordering. Even if I know that I'm gonna probably play it, I'm not gonna just pre-order. Not like pre-ordering games. Search station. What should I do? Not one gun. Maybe I should go back to the main mission. I will stop the stream soon anyway, maybe in 15 minutes. We already streamed about 3 hours. I think I will go, let's see, what's the next mission? Report back to UC. So we will go back to the government body and talk to them. Not sure. Let's actually talk to them. That cause, I think it's far away. So we will go here. I was going to say that Starfield, I think
Welcome to the
Starfield-
Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
Some parts of Starfield, I doubt they will fix. Like, I don't think
You're good to go.
it is that can fix some parts of Starfield, like for example, getting rid of the loading screen. I think that will be forever embedded into Starfield. But I think in the future, Starfield has a good future. I think that Bethesda will add some DLCs and will update the game with some new content that probably will make Starfield a better game, and people will come to love it. A lot of people still love it because even though like Steam reviews, there are a lot of Steam reviews. I feel like there are a lot of those Steam reviews that are trolls. There are a lot of Steam reviews that are just going to review like Starfield just to send kind of a message, because I saw a lot of recent reviews saying, "Oh, this is not the most innovating game. This is not the most all these new reviews are just saying that this is not the most innovative game. No way this game won the most innovative game." I'm with them. It's not the most innovative game, but I guess they got triggered by Starfield getting that award, and they did not understand that maybe that was a joke, and maybe you should not get triggered by that. Just a game. And another thing why people like hated Starfield, because at the start it did not have DLSS, and 99% of PC gamers like their DLSS. I think Bethesda did a really bad deal by doing like FSR exclusivity or whatever you want to call it. Like, you know that a lot of the PC market has Nvidia. Why the hell did you do that? Maybe they were thinking, oh, FSR works on both graphic cards, so it's okay. But no, FSR is nowhere close to DLSS. So they really miscalculated.
Have a nice time in Aquila City.
It's a lot of like things that came together that resulted on those things. Of course, the game is not some reviews maybe say that, oh, we expected something really amazing, but we got Starfield, which is just a good game. But the other thing is performance, and how Todd Howard went on TV and he was asked, hey, what do you say to the fans that say that the game is not optimized? And Todd Howard said, get a good PC, this is a next-gen game. And he's not wrong. The game is very demanding, and you should not expect a PC that from 6 years to run this game. So people were triggered about that. And like I said, Bethesda did so it's a storm of bad decisions from Bethesda. Like saying that, oh, the game is not
as organized as they come.
The game is optimized, just get a good PC. Saying that going and responding to reviews and saying, oh, you fans don't get, you don't understand the game, and this is actually a good game. That was a bad decision. Not including DLSS day one, and it's actually not amazing game. It's just a good game, and people had big expectations. So I was expecting a Bethesda game, and I got
Vigilance
a
is a
Bethesda
state-of-the-art warship. Anyone that gets on the wrong end of her guns is gonna...
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume? Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. We're taking care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Doft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world.
By anything, yeah, a lot of people get triggered about anything. Now, Twitter sometimes is just a mess. Like, I went to, a few days ago, I went to Twitter just to check on gaming news. That's what I use it for. And people were fighting. Some people saying, oh, PlayStation has no games this year. And some other PlayStation fans were saying, oh, first party games don't matter. Look at this look at this tweet that Phil Spencer said how many years? 9 years ago, saying, oh, we focus more on
did you lose your train of thought?
Like third party games, and it's okay to not have first party games. And PlayStation people were using it as, oh, it's okay that PlayStation does not have first party games. Like third party is okay, exclusive. And yeah, people were fighting about that, and people were triggered, and all my timeline was just that. And then 2 days ago was like or just today, like Nate the Hate had something on his podcast. He said that Microsoft is going to have some really...
You still there?
Really good...
You seemed like you were about to make a point and
really
then...
good,
nothing.
First party game, exclusive first party game, going to another platform. We don't know what game is this. He was just saying this is a award-winning and really well-loved game that is currently exclusive for Xbox and either developed by Xbox Studios or published by Xbox Studios, going to another platform. And people are, oh, Phil Spencer should not do that. He promised that all Bethesda games are exclusive, and I don't know.
The commander and I are quite busy, so if you don't mind continuing.
I have a hot take. I said this actually multiple times. I said this like 1 week after Hi-Fi Rush came out. Like 1 day or so after I finished it. I want Hi-Fi Rush to go to PlayStation and Nintendo, just so people can enjoy Hi-Fi Rush and see how good the game is, and the IP becomes more popular, and Xbox will make more Hi-Fi Rush because it's more popular and it will sell well also on other consoles. I'm not saying it did not sell well and did
if you don't mind,
well.
I'd like to hurry this up.
It did well, but it will do even better if it goes to another platform. It will sell more copies because there are more audience and more people will be exposed to Hi-Fi Rush. So yeah.
It sounds like you admire that lunatic. Call it whatever you like. It doesn't change the fact that Delgado is still a murderer. Your best buddy has killed every single one of our previous informants.
He's not my best buddy.
That's
you
enough,
idiot.
Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal.
So, yeah. What is I cannot see. If all games were third-party PC, would be the best way to play. Well, every game on PC is third party, kind of. Because there is only Steam that can Valve. You can say that Valve is the
You
main
were
PC
saying
player.
you have permission to speak.
Because they own Steam and all, you know. I'm waiting for id Software. We should see it this year. If we don't see it, it will be very weird if we don't see it.
They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified
I would
project.
say that Xbox
It's an advanced signal
needs to
decryption
have
and tracking device
exclusives.
that the
I'm not
UC
saying
Navy's
that
been
every
working on
game
for
should
years.
be-
How the hell did the Crimson
Not
Fleet
every
find
game
out
should
about
be
that?
multi-platform.
There must
They
be an
need
information leak
exclusives
somewhere,
because
sir. It's the only
that's
thing
the
that makes
only
sense.
way to compete
I'll see what I can find out.
consoles.
Fine. This is what we're going to do.
Well,
You keep playing
Game
along
Pass
and
is
go after the
another way
comm
to
spike.
compete
Lieutenant Toft and
on
I will see
consoles,
what we
like
can
having
find out
better
about Bannock
services
4.
is another way to compete, and or having better hardware, innovative hardware is another way to compete between platforms, just like iPhone and Android competes. They compete instead of having exclusive software. They not like exclusive apps. They compete in the way that they have exclusive like features because they have or better technology. Consoles can do that, but since Sony and Nintendo are the leading platforms, Xbox cannot
Please, proceed with your
against
report.
what Sony and Nintendo is doing. They still have to do like exclusives, because yeah, the Sony is leading. I can see that Sony soon they will start having more day and date on PC because they realize that they need more money and these projects are getting more expensive, and maybe they will realize, oh, we're not gaining audience. Like, I think someone
Please,
already talked
finish your
about
thought,
this. I don't
so that-
remember who said this, but the console market has not grown for a long time. I don't know who said this, but the console market has not grown for a long time. For a long time, let's say these are not exact numbers, but for a long time has been like 200, not 200 maybe, let's say 100, these are not exact numbers, let's say 150 million gamer that play on console, and just what's for the last years these companies have been like fighting on the percentages and these 150 they has not grown to 200 and 300 new console players. Instead it's remained 150, let's say, and what's changing is how the pie is split between Nintendo and Xbox and PlayStation. So I think PlayStation will realize that they cannot survive on just what they have as customers in PlayStation. They need to go outside of that, and we know that based on the leaks. There will be games that will be on PC, especially the multiplayer games. They know that the multiplayer games need to be on PC. Like they have Hellraiser, or is it Hellraiser, or don't remember, Hell something, Helldiver. Yeah, Helldiver 2. That's how much marketing they have done for that game, which is non-existent. They are not marketing that game really well. I don't know why, but they have it. That's a game, that's an IP from Sony. They decide where it goes. It's not like it's kind of, it's third party because there is a company making it for Sony, but the IP is owned by Sony. Helldivers 2. It's a multiplayer game. It should come out sometime soon, next month, the month after, something like that. I'm not very interested in it. They did not do a good job marketing the game, and
we can move on to other business. I don't see the point. The Crimson Fleet apparently has a pipeline of information flowing from somewhere within the UC military. Any attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste of time. We need to play this close to the vest. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Krix's legacy first.
Nice
You
work
made
on
off
the
with
siren.
something called the Earth
Keep this up.
Savior.
This operation might finally get the first
This will have you steal
Yeah,
anything that isn't bolted down.
they know that they have to make games for PC and maybe sometime Xbox. Like for example, what's the name of the Bungie game? Marathon. Marathon is going to be on Xbox as well. And by the way, the game that Nate the Hate mentions, we don't know what game it is. Some people are speculating that it will be Hi-Fi Rush, and it will be on Switch.
Okay, hello.
Which is okay. Switch is, you can put Xbox
Sir,
games,
if I may
some
speak freely,
Xbox games
is there
on
a reason
Switch,
for the harsh
and I don't think it will cannibalize the sales
Soldier, have you ever heard of
Xbox,
trench foot?
because Switch and Xbox are not competing. They are the same they are consoles. They have some common games. They are competing for your money, of course. Everything is competing for your money. When I'm buying something, I'm looking at, let's say, a vacuum cleaner and looking at a console. Even the vacuum cleaner is competing for my money against, like,
I do, but if I may, I would argue that
Xbox,
we're not on some
I
frozen
don't
planet.
know what I'm going to buy as a console, but yeah, they are less. I see that it's less likely to impact Xbox if they put something like Hi-Fi Rush on Switch and not put it on PS5. One, I don't think hardcore Xbox, like Xbox fans will be mad. I don't think they will be mad at Xbox. And I think the Hi-Fi Rush will
It can't be right.
This can't be real.
up, girl. Where is she? The fuck? Talk to her.
We can't lose. We're not supposed
we
to
cannot
lose.
She's repeating this line of dialogue for a long time. Anyways, yeah, I think it's some people were on Twitter saying, "Oh, the Xbox should not do this. So Phil Spencer would be a liar if he does this. He promised that Bethesda games will be exclusive and something like that." You played the game. It's been a year. It's not going to change anything if Fi-Fi Rush goes to Switch or maybe even PlayStation. Anyways, I think I will just start a little bit the main mission and then I will shut down the stream. Return to the lodge. Let's finish off this main mission. I think they have also PS5 also has Concord. Interested to see how does that game look. Don't know what it is. I think it's an FPS, but I don't know what type of game it is.
Hey! Hey, you! You have a minute? I need to talk to you. You're the one that was on Vectera, right? You flew in on the, frontier. I knew it! Tommy Bitlow, SSNN research intern. Word is the Frontier was involved in an attack? It's true, right? You saw some real action? Oh, I'm so sorry, but you're the first source I've ever met. This is great, great! My boss, Nadia Mufaz, would kill to talk to you. An actual eyewitness! There's credits in it for credible newsworthy information. Everyone knows David Barron, the face and voice of SSNN, if you will. But Nadia is in charge of all the research. All the best stories were written by her. She's really something. Just share what you want then. All we want to know is about the attack itself. Just go to the SSNN building. It's not far. Keep it up, Tommy. You're killing it.
Not sure what's I'm not really interested a lot about the games that Sony is making as live service. The only game that I was interested in is the Last of Us live service game. I was like, what I was imagining is something like The Division, but in Last of Us. We really need some post-apocalyptic
If you are a victim of the recent attack, please remain
DayZ
calm.
clone done right, because a lot of the DayZ clones are just indie titles and They have a lot of bugs, a lot of issues. So something of high quality. I was imagining something, a high quality survival game.
Exploring space.
With some story to it.
It's a done deal. Our whole office is getting moved to the
was cancelled, so now I don't have any interest in any live service game that Sony is making. Fair Games, it just sounds like hyenas. Sounds like hyenas in disguise. Hyenas is also kind of a heist 3v3 game, and that's exactly what Fair Games is. It's the only minor difference is that Hyenas was in space and has heists, but it was FPS. I don't know if Fair Games is FPS. I'm assuming that it is FPS. It will be interesting to see.
The lodge doesn't feel the same, does it?
Yeah, Barrett died. The basement. Yeah, this is the stuff that I gave Barrett. We were attacked.
Morale in the lodge.
I need to be checking everyone's vitals. Now really isn't the time.
I know. Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground 1,000,000 times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious. If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that? Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas' speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
I guess it couldn't hurt. I've heard the Keeper's a pretty insightful guy.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
Thank you for helping me out with the artifacts.
The Unity. At least this is not as a cool fetch quest mission. I think I was going to do persuasion. What does this do? That's so weird. To get my persuasion.
Constellation has
Anyways,
suffered losses
I
before,
think I will stop
although
here.
none quite so violently.
Interesting. I never saw this before. Let me just switch to the camera. So, thank you everyone for watching. It was a bumpy, messy stream because of YouTube wasting a little bit of our time when we started the stream, and also wasted a little bit of my viewership, I guess that's what we can call it. Anyways, hit that like button and the subscribe button. They are free. It helps me stay like optimistic about doing these streams. You know, I do them on my free time, and it encourages me to do more. I should do more videos, but they take... I like to do videos like I was doing with this. They do actually better numbers than streams when I do videos about what went on this week in video games, where I summarize what was said in video, like in the gaming sphere in the week, and all the news. That was doing well, but it was taking some time to do. I had to collect the information, and since I'm not used to going on camera and not going on camera, I have to script them, but I found out that I'm not really good at reading a script, and it takes me a lot of retries. I go off script a lot of times, and I try to stay on script just to minimize have the videos very, very short, and then I have to edit them a lot, like have a lot of editing to them, so I can remove all the nonsense in between informations that I try to deliver. They were doing good. I just have to figure out how I can do them, because I have like full week. I work the entire week, and then when I'm not working, I try to like learn some new tech or something like that. Sometimes play some games, you know, do some live stuff. So we will see. Anyway, press the like button, press the subscribe button. It's free. It will help me, and see you tomorrow. I think I'll stream tomorrow, but I'm not sure yet what to stream. So maybe Starfield. Starfield is still looking good. So maybe Starfield, maybe something else. See you tomorrow.